between. I'm stuck in a position. I'm just a machine. So you're stuck in the middle, huh? I guess we're stuck in between. Life is a riddle, yeah.
So first, let's just say hi to the babies. Why are you sitting on him like that? Why are you sitting on him like that? So I want to jump right into the video because we ain't got no time to waste. Okay, so first and foremost, if you notice from this clip, I have moved my couch and actually completely rearranged my living room space in the main living area of my house. My Nana gave me this dining room table, so I wanted to create a separated space for the dining room table and then the living room area. And I also wanted to put all of my books all on one side of the room rather than having them divided the way that they were before. My goal with reorganizing the books is to, one, create less clutter, and by that I don't mean unhauling books, but organizing them in a way to where that it doesn't look as cluttered as it did before. I would also like to maybe create some spaces on the bookshelves for some plants and incorporate plants in my living space. I would also like to avoid double layering any books. I think that's what was creating the clutter before, or the look of clutter, was having books stacked in front of each other. So I want to try to avoid that this time. I would love to get rid of this TBR card if I possibly can. I just feel like it kind of gets in the way with it being in the living room space like this. And if I can put as many books as possible and maximize the space on the shelves, I think I can accomplish that. Today, we're just going to focus on getting the books on the shelves and maximizing the space, kind of getting that part taken care of. And then maybe later on down the line, I'll add decorations and plants and things of that nature. But that is the goal for today. And by today, I mean like the 2 damn weeks that it took me to finish this. Because although this is all compiled into one very short video, this literally took me about 2 weeks to completely finish everything and all of that. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait for y'all to see the final look of the bookshelves, the final completion of the bookshelves. So let's get started.
Open my heart and do it with a smile. I'm gonna love. Give me.
I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm stressing right now. So I started putting more series on this shelf, but I feel like it's so random, at the same time not so random. Like, we have 2 books in the series by Sean, and then I also have a series by Shanora Williams. But then I also have the bind up of the group trilogy by Kennedy Ryan. And then I also have this standalone, and then the Hoop series as well. So I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know what direction I'm going to take. I think I'm going to stop filming for right now and try to brainstorm, because I think the camera is distracting me a little bit. So I'm going to try to brainstorm and then come back. I want to give a quick update. So far, I have these 2 shelves. I am not too sure if this is what I really want to do. So I put a lot of series here, or pretty much only series here. And then I have a few anthologies that are sitting right here as well. These are more like small town, I guess fluffier romances. I was thinking about putting some dark romances here, but I really just wanted to keep this one like small town, second chance, those kinds of things. So I have these here. We have the Lauren Asher. I only have the first book in this series, but I have this entire series. We've got the Fulton U series, the Chestnut Spring series, the Boys of Tommen series. We have the 3 anthologies. We have the Grip trilogy by Kennedy Ryan. I have the 2 books by Sean. The last one I don't own just yet. And then I have the Love in Beverly Mills series here. So this is what this shelf is looking like. And then up here, I've kind of fit a bunch of series, some standalones. I'm gonna move some stuff around because I'm not loving this. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Make my books easily accessible, easily findable. So yeah, I really just want my shelves to make sense. And I struggle with this, which is why I've only ever organized these shelves one time. But I have gotten more books and I've rearranged my living room. So we're trying to make it work. But I'm kind of stuck at the same time because I have some shelves. My shelves are kind of random. Some of them have like themes. Like I have a thriller shelf up there. I used to have a Danielle Steele shelf. I've got a little bit of everything in terms of like series and books from the same author. So just trying to organize it all. I will say, like, books like from Mariana Zapata, it makes it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging in organizing them, because most of her books are in this size, but then she also has like The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, that's a completely different size. So, and she has that and Colty. Yeah, see the size difference. I would love to be able to put these like on the same shelf and for them to be in sync, but these two are completely different sizes. And these are the original indie covers, which I love. I absolutely love. Definitely better than the published ones that they have. I don't know what these publishing companies be doing. I know they're trying to make sales, but like some covers just need to be left alone. And the Mariana Zapata ones are definitely ones that just need to be left alone. But they tend to be a little bit more on the difficult side to shelf. And just because of the fact that they have those two books that are randomly a different size and the rest are all the same size. And then I have like not random series, but I've got two Tate James series. Over here, I've got all 4 books in each of these series, and it's just a matter of figuring out how I'm gonna shelf everything. And I've changed hoodies because this little guy decided to lay on my hoodie, so I had to change. I don't have the heart to move the hoodie and wake him up. And then we got this little guy in the back who's sleeping. Everyone's sleeping right now. And then the babies are asleep too. So, anyways, that's where we're at.
Never understand the things that we want. Why do you keep coming back?
I have a bit of a game plan here, kind of, sort of. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus more so on making this bookshelf aesthetic, like as decorative as possible in terms of the books. I don't like to lean too far into like decorations or like making it aesthetic, but since this is like the main character of my living space, I really want to focus on making this one more leaning on the aesthetic side while still trying to maximize my space over here. And then these shelves over here will be more for the less aesthetically pleasing books, or the books that I kind of don't know what to do with. I'll find a way to organize them here, at least for the time being. And I'm gonna focus shelf by shelf rather than trying to get the bigger picture all in one go.
I can still remember the first time that we kissed, feeling light as a feather. I always wanna feel like this, but at some point we missed up.
Update, we're actually making progress, and like once I just started going. So let me show you what I've done so far. Still very much so a work in progress. Like I still have all these books to figure out what I'm doing with, still have these to figure out what I'm doing with which I kind of already am in the works with that. And then I still have those. I would love to get rid of this cart. So this is what we have so far. These shelves are done. I'm still questionable about this one, but what I really loved is I typically don't like it when the books are facing this way. Like I typically hate when the books are facing forward like that. But when they're a series like this, I feel like this looks the best. Nightfall is in the front because Nightfall is the thickest book, so I can guarantee that they won't fall over. I didn't want to put Corrupt in the front and risk it falling over. But so all of these here are all dark romance. I was able to fit them all on one shelf, which I was really, really fucking happy about. And then these are more like spicy romances, small town romances, second chance, etc., etc. But I found that putting the books with that are specifically series like this facing forward like that are giving me so much more space than what I had before. Then we have like this kind of like pink themed, pink and purple, dark purple, blue themed shelf here. No rhyme or reason other than just the color scheme. I really, really like that color scheme. And then again, this one's going to be like a sports romance, hockey romance space up here for this shelf. So I have the entire off-campus and Briar U series right there, and then some other series right next to it. And then this side right here is still very much so a work in progress, but we're making progress, which is a big thing. So up here, we have a lot of my mass market paperbacks, a lot of my like random authors within that book size because of the way that the shelf is laid out. So we have that one there. Then we have this one that has more series. So like this one, I also kept a space here because I am waiting for Caught Up to come in the mail. So that's here. I'm so glad I got the UK version of these because they're shorter, which means that I have more flexibility with storing these on my shelf. This is another series again that has multiple books in the series that I was able to face forward and create more space. As you can see, I have a little bit of space right there where I can put more books, and then there's other various series, standalones, etc., etc. These are more on like the dark side, so there's a mixture of series and standalones. And then this shelf right here is also more so of aesthetic and also Lucy Score as well. I really don't like that this one is over here by itself, but it's a standalone. It has nothing to do with the Sun series. So I decided to just go ahead and keep them separated, at least for right now. And then this shelf is kind of like a mixture of different things as well. So I do have my Mariana Zapata books all right here. This is not a series, but these are all of my Mariana Zapata books that are this weird smaller size. And then I've got the two bigger ones that are kind of different size, weird sizing over here. That's what that shelf looks like. Super satisfying. And so it looks so clean. Eventually, so these are the bookends that I currently have. Eventually I will be replacing these with like clear ones, clear short ones, because essentially these are only here just to make sure that the book does not fall. So I'm going to eventually do that. But right now, this is what I have. I don't like that it's covering the name, but it's going to have to work for right now. I still have not tackled these shelves right here or these shelves. I think this is going to stay like this for the most part, but we are kind of moving right along. We've got these, we got those, we've got the few that are sitting up there, we've got the cart, we've got these books here, and then the table, I was able to pull more of the books from the table and put them on the shelves, which is nice.
Remember the first time that we kissed.
Mission accomplished.
I always wanna feel like this, but at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop. And this time,
The next day, we are still looking at pretty much a hot ass mess, but we are making progress, which I'm really, really happy about. These are 3 books by Gail Foreman, and I hate these covers. So I'm going to remove these dust jackets off of these books and just display them like this because I hate these dust jackets. They're just not giving. We are making progress and it's coming together, and I'm really, really, really starting to like it. There's a reason why I only do this like once a year. It's only been like 2 years, but I only do this like once a year because it takes so much thought to like organize everything and coordinate everything. So far, so good. So far, everything is successful. But I wouldn't be surprised if we run into some hiccups. I still have some shelf space left, which I'm really excited about. But we still have quite a few books to put up on the shelves. Like, this is a lot. another quick update. This is where we're at.
One never stays. How am I supposed to spend my days when all I wanna do is feel? Reaching out for something that is real.
We have officially made it to the end of this video. I kind of sort of completed. As you can see, there's still a pile of books left on the floor, but this was the final part of this video, the final setup of all of the books and the finalization of me organizing everything. I made some small little minor changes. But if you guys follow me on TikTok, which if you aren't, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because a lot of times I film and record things and put updates on TikTok and Instagram in real time or sooner than it ever gets to my YouTube channel. So on my TikTok, I posted about me rearranging this yet again, not even a month after I did this organization. I think this lasted about a month. So this is what the final product looks like. It's organized. It was good for the time being. I was so happy with how it came out. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.